All right, we were back in the Mike Mosier Tower with all three of the Moxie gang up here getting ready to call the Modified A main event. This is it for the Modifieds. The Budweiser Nationals on the line. We'll take you through the lineup. This race set for 40 laps. 40 laps of modified action. And the lineup looks like this.
Inside row number 1, the 3AC. That is Austin Kiefer. And on the outside, the C9, Clint Rickenbach.
We're missing a car already.
Row number 2 is going to have the 49er Troy Folger and the 07 DEX of Dex Morris. Row number 3 is going to have the 15J of Jeremy Ritchie and the 15B of Brad Pounds. Bobby Hoke and Robbie Sawyer make up the next row.
And it's Colin Weinbarger and Cody Laney. Green flag, they're wasting no time getting this one started. Here we go. Modifieds underway in racing.
As they go rumbling, stumbling, tumbling into turn 1. Everybody makes it out clean.
Leader on lap number 1 at a turn 4. Got a lot of clean racetrack to work with. That is the 3AC. You know him, Austin Kiefer, but right behind him is the 9 of Reichenbach. Reichenbach looking pretty strong here in the early stages. Keep your eyes on the 48 of Folger. He's been fast all weekend. He sits third. Then it's Pounds and the 198 of Robbie Sawyer, the defending champion of the Budweiser Nationals. Colin Weinbarger under Sawyer now, making a bid for the number 5 spot. He'll take that fifth position away, and he's bringing Bobby Hogue with him.
Still out front, it's a 3AC of Austin Kiefer. They're getting the C9 of Clint Rickenbach. The third spot, the 49 of Tricky Troy Folger. But here comes the dominator of Brad Pounds, and Superman now moves up into the 5th spot. Sawyer right there in 6th, and here comes the man out of Salinas, California. It's Bobby Hogue in the number 2.
Bobby Hogue putting a lot of pressure here in the early stages on that 198 of Robbie Sawyer. Sawyer has got a lot of work to do to keep that 2 behind him, as Bobby Hogue looking very fast as he sits in the number 7 spot right now. Just behind the 2 is the 07 of Troy Morris. Everybody's single file with the exception of the 15P. The only car working the high side of the racetrack.
Robbie Sawyer getting the no sign there.
I think that was intended for the 2 of Bobby Hogue.
It could
No,
be
it was intended for Robbie Sawyer.
Yeah, Robbie Sawyer is playing a little rough early.
Sawyer now fades to the high side. Bobby Hogue clears him and goes to work on the Superman car, Colin Weinbarger. Austin Kiefer up front has got this car up on the bars all the way around. He looking very strong in that 3AC car.
Brad Pounds moves up into the 3rd spot, leaves that left front at home as he drives out of turn 4.
Brad Pounds, one of the few guys that have hiked that left front corner up all weekend long, carries it all the way down the backstretch, sets it down to get the car turned into turn 3, and it comes right back up out of turn 4.
Kiefer now getting ready to roll into lap traffic as he heads off into turn number 3. He'll pick up the 20 car of Cody Burke.
Oh, he's going to pick up more than the 20 car because there's about 10 cars that are lined up nose to tail, hugging the bottom gutter all the way around. Well, so something's going to have to give.
We just crossed the stripe. We're on lap number 10, and Austin Kiefer is reeling in the back markers quick, fast, and in a hurry. He is on the same straightaway. Right now, the final car in the lead lap is the number 20 of Austin Burke. And he is in a fast pack of cars, everybody fighting for position with nowhere to go.
Well, he's about ready to roll up into that traffic now. He'll have Cody Burke to deal with.
He is catching
32 of Shannon, the 15 of Pierce, the 07 of Morris Jr., or Dex Morris.
Look at how fast he reeled the back markers in once he got on the same straightaway. He just put a lap on DJ Shannon here at the stripe. Austin
now he works
Kiefer.
the backside of that 20 of Cody Burke.
Austin Kiefer is really rolling away from the rest of the field. Now he's in the back markers. We'll see if they hold him up enough to catch him. But right now, I'd say the man on the track to beat is definitely the number 3 AC, Austin Kiefer, as he's rolling around Bakersfield Speedway. Everybody clean so far. We're 14 laps in, bumper to bumper. Everybody on the bottom of the racetrack, single file. Kiefer puts a lap on the 15 of Pierce. We've got 315 cars in this race.
Yeah.
Ooh, Rickenbach gets in the backside of the 15P of Ricky Pierce. Shane DeVore gets into it. This is 97 of Justin Villanueva.
Trouble out of turn 2 on the infield. DJ Shannon was nearly up against the turn 4 wall over here. All kinds of chaos here on lap 16. We are under caution.
Wow, they came out about the right time to
just short of the halfway point.
Yeah.
Remember those heat cycles we talked about on the G60 tire? We'll see how that affects some of these guys.
A little extra curricular activity out there with Thornton and the 15J of Jeremy Ritchie. Little bumper tag going on out there. Shane DeBoulder looks like he's going to get in the middle of that now.
Yeah, that's a 3-car battle for a 1 position under caution.
I swear, yeah. What's going on out there, guys?
I think they're going, you bump me, no, you bump me, no, you bump me, no, you bump me. So it's my spot. No, it's my spot. No, it's my spot.
I think they were playing tag, huh?
Yep.
There is definitely
still going on. Look at
definitely a conversation going on between those 3 drivers over that spot.
And Thornton, he's like, I'm just going to wave my rear end at you guys.
Track officials to get out there and sort it out. They are working on the radio right now to determine who is where in the lineup.
So it looks like the 37 of Justin Villanueva will get his spot back, and they will place him behind the 38T of Dylan Thornton.
While the 15J and the 44 still arguing over position.
They can kind of figure out where them two need to go. I think they were kind of in the middle of that incident too, but I think the person that didn't cause it was the 97. That's why he's getting his spot back.
You know, that's for 14th and 15th position, that argument out there on the track right now. That tells you what every position means here at the Budweiser Nationals. You don't want to give up one spot because that could be a game changer. We've got 3-4 cars out there, bumper to bumper, swerving, and
let's see if they got these guys figured out now. I don't hear nothing else being said on the radio.
That's interesting. Some of the events down there under caution. All right, there's the signal from Doug Ryan. We are going to go back to racing. Next time out of turn 4. Bakersfield Speedway, are you ready to go back to racing action? We're going to drop the green on them next time around.
Say it one more time, Bakersfield. We can't hear you.
Let them know, B.
Bakersfield, let's hear it. Are you ready to go back to racing? Let's hear it.
We've got some fans out
it's
there pretty amped up.
It's time to drop the hammer, race fans, as we go back to green for the 33rd annual Budweiser Nationals.
Austin Kiefer leads the field, coming to the green flag from Doug Ryan. He is on the throttle. Everybody back on the loud pedal.
Boy, here comes Cody Laney, boy, on the inside of Sawyer. He'll make the pass.
Good race for the 4th and 5th position between the 49 of Folger and the Superman car of Weinbarger. Look at Brad Pounds trying to make a move on Reichenbach to battle for 2nd and 3rd. Reichenbach holds him off.
Hogue goes up a little bit. Cody Laney takes advantage of it.
Sawyer's going to take advantage of it, Mike. Look at that. Loses 2 spots coming out of turn number 2.
Got up in the marbles, tried to put the power on the ground, spun the tires.
Oh, look at who gets, oh my Lord.
Melee out of turn 4.
Yeah, that started with the 97 and the 38T of Dylan Thornton getting together a little bit and checking up, and unfortunately, who gets the worst of it? The 44, Shane DeVolder, gets the worst of that one. You know, it's like that human centipede type of deal on restarts when one car checks up or spins the tires and everybody behind him, it's usually about 3rd or 4th back that gets the worst of it.
Boy, it's a tough field of modifieds this year here at the Budweiser Nationals. Every little inch matters. Nobody willing to give in at all.
No, nobody giving it up. Well, like you said, Corey, those cars were arguing for, what, a 14th or 15th position?
That's right, 14th and 15th.
Look at the 15J. It looks like
he's got somebody else's stuff.
Yeah,
I was trying to figure, Mike, where it came from.
It's a white car, so pick one of the, 20 of them.
Well, he's got some sheet metal damage to the front end of that 15J. Jeremy Ritchie, look at the left rear quarter panel all crunched in and folded under.
Well, let's see who's
pushed forward.
Something.
I don't know if anybody's missing anything or if that's his own sheet metal.
I think it might be his own.
I think it is.
We're kind of not seeing it.
Yeah, so that whole front end is tore up.
It is his nose piece.
His nose got shoved up on him.
Yep, that's what exactly.
It's actually full pushed up, back, and
over
over the front of the bumper.
Now that's art.
That is something you don't see very often.
Robbie Sawyer having a little fun with all those guys over in turn 2.
Was he dusting them out?
Dusted them off right before the start. Green flag in the air once again.
Modifieds out there. Everybody hugging that gutter down in turns 1 and 2 up on the berm. Very slick racing surface here tonight. Austin Kiefer making it work to his advantage. He is the man on the point, and he is looking fine as wine right now.
Reichenbach right there with him, though. Coming out of turn 2. Gets a great run as he dives into turn 3. Keeping it on the bottom, loading that right rear up, trying to make something happen. Pounds right there. Holy cow, leaving the left front in the air.
Bobby Hogue just slipped underneath the 198 of Sawyer, took that 7th spot away.
Dex Morris is going to lose about 4 spots as he gets freight trained. Once he slipped up to the high side, he's going to lose a little more.
That's going to cost him big time out of turn 4. He lost about 8 positions on that lap.
His dad even snuck under for a spot, and he's going to lose more getting up there.
Yeah, very loose up on the top of turns 1 and 2. A lot of dust, a lot of marbles. He is now at the back of the pack.
He went from being about 10th to all the way back to last.
That is, the high side is not where anybody wants to be, and we're seeing that as these guys run single file around the apron. And it is Kiefer now checking out over Brad Pounds. He's got almost a half a straightaway advantage over him.
Colin Weinberger working the inside, makes that move around Troy Folger. Here comes Laney, here comes Hogue now.
And Robbie Sawyer going to try to follow as well. They're going to freight train him and take 4 positions away from Folger.
Folger got something wrong with the front of that car. He got a
25 laps down. Troy Morris out of shape. Hang on. Caution is out. Cars are spinning down in turns 1 and 2. 25 laps down. Chaos happens again at the end of the race.
Folger looks like he actually had a right rear suspension issue because that car normally didn't set the way it normally does. It dove over and it dug into the ground. You could see the rut that it supplied just in front of that white tire.
He's got something wrong with the front end. Look at that.
Yeah, there is heavy damage to the left front. That car is done for the night, I'll tell you that.
Wow.
Hey,
Look
Corey,
like a broken
Brian,
lower control arm.
I just got word from the Children's Miracle Network. They have 29 raffle prizes to give out tonight.
20. Well, we're getting late in the show. You better start calling numbers.
So, we've got them all coming up right now. Let's see. We're going to call these numbers out. We're going to let this little guy pick them. Get out your white tickets. This is going to be for an American.